Your business is your life, your passion, and your means to achieve. It makes you independent, a master of your own destiny. The stronger your business, the more control you have. Why wouldn't you do more for your business? The more skilled you are as a business operator, the better you can compete. When you become more competitive, you can stand out in your market. Let's make New Zealand stand out in the world market. We have always competed with the best, and we have defeated many of them. We hear about individual successes in New Zealand, the likes of 42 Below and Icebreaker. Why can't we take our Kiwi creativity and innovation and then turn them into these success stories? Often, it is not the concept or idea that is the problem. It is the running of the actual business. Getting the mechanics right behind the brand is important if you want to move forward in the marketplace. Now we are sharing the right guidance and direction with New Zealand businesses. We move forward together. The discussion is now open. If you have heard about this from our newsletter, thanks for tuning in. For those that have stumbled across this, you can visit the link below to learn more. In the newsletter, we talked about operational efficiency, how that affects your business, the current and future economic situation, the changing nature of word-of-mouth referrals through Facebook, and how each of these components add together to make a large impact on your business. Today we'll cover how you can capitalize on the collective power of these. First, let's start with your operational efficiency. The more efficient you are, the better you will cope with an increase in business as the market begins to recover. You only have so much production capability, so there is a point at which you cannot produce your products or services any faster. It can often be difficult to find this optimum level. We have found that many business owners are unsure of how to improve their efficiency. Try to think of your business like a pump from a well. You want to bring up as much water as you can, but there are some leaks. Precious water is spilling out onto the ground, but you do not have time to catch it, because you've got to keep pumping. At the end of the day, no matter how hard you pumped, there will always be wasted water. If you took some time to fix the pump and get rid of the leaks, then every pump would have given you more. The question you want to ask yourself here is, what else can I be doing to get the most out of my business? How do I fix the leaks? Keeping that in mind, let's move on to the current economic climate. We all know that the word recession has been thrashed to death. This almost seems to desensitize me to the actual impact of the event. While we may get used to a decrease in spending as it happens over time, we cannot become short-sighted. We must take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Business may have gradually slowed over the past few years, and we have possibly cut back where we needed to. This may mean that we may have reduced our production capability. While this is necessary to remain profitable or even sometimes just to survive in the tougher times, it means that when the market begins to pick up again, your production capacity may limit the extent to which you can capitalize on an increase in spending. You can overcome this in one of two ways. Increase your production capability, which means hire more staff or buy a bigger machine, which will cost you directly, a cost that will offset the increase in sales. The alternative is to become more operationally efficient. In doing this, you will be able to move orders through faster and take on more work as it comes in. Your pump will stay the same size with no extra cost, but it will flow faster and leak less. Once we reach the end of the recession, those that have survived it have done well. It would be a shame to see them survive only to be taken over by new competitors who might happen to establish themselves just as the market recovers. Ask yourself, when is it a good time to make some changes? Click on the link below to find answers. Next week, we will be covering the Rugby World Cup and giving you tips on how to use it as a platform to build for the future.